Here we are studying various chapters of Standard 8 Subject Science. Right? Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 18, Pollution of Air and Water. Before we start the chapter, let me tell you some points about pollution. We know that we are studying about pollution since long. Our environment is getting polluted day by day due to various things. Say for example, the forest fire or the volcanic eruption, or we can say the human activities like combustion, like waste from factories, that is exhaust from factories, exhaust from vehicles, etc. So due to all these things, our environment is getting polluted. So pollution is a very big problem at the global level. Means the whole world is very worried about the pollution which is created in the environment. So we must have to take care about the environment. Then and then we can have a good life in the next few years. If today we will not take care about our environment, then our next generation will not get pure air or pure water. So here we have to discuss about how the air pollution occurs, how the water pollution occurs, what are the causes of it, and what as an individual I can do to reduce the air pollution. Right? So students, let's start to study about air pollution. That is our first topic. Right? So as we all know that the quality of air gets decreased day by day. We have heard about the quality of air which is there before 10 years or 20 years from our elders. Generally, our parents and our grandparents told us that when we were like you, the air was very pure. We were eating pure vegetables and fruits. We were having pure water to drink. But nowadays, pure anything is not possible. Due to? Yes, due to human activities mainly. Right? So air is getting polluted day by day due to so many reasons. Right? There may be a natural cause, or that may be many human activities. But air is getting polluted and we are not getting pure air for breathing. And it causes many diseases. Right? So let's first see what air contains. If you remember, in the previous standards, we have learned that air is a mixture of gases. As we all know, air contains 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen, and in 1% it contains carbon dioxide, argon, ozone, methane, and water vapor. Right? So air is having so many gases, but if the amount of carbon dioxide increases in the air due to any reason, that it creates the pollution. So what is air pollution? Here we can say that when the air is contaminated by unwanted substances. Which substances? Unwanted substances which are not good for us or not good for the air. So when air is contaminated by unwanted substances which have a harmful effect on both the living and non-living. It is called air pollution, right? So whenever air is contaminated means it becomes dirty, okay, by unwanted substances, and these unwanted substances have harmful effects on both living and non-living, okay. These substances have harmful effects on both living, that is on animals, plants, and obviously human beings, and also on the non-living, that is monuments or the buildings, right? Then it is known as air pollution. So air is getting polluted day by day. What is the reason? How does this air get polluted? So as we know, air is getting polluted due to presence of some substances, and these substances are known as air pollutants. Okay, so we can say that the unwanted substances which are added in the air are known as air pollutants. These air pollutants are added into the air due to many reasons. They may come from the natural sources like smoke or dust arising from forest fires or volcanic eruptions, right? As we know that forest fires and volcanic eruptions are the natural causes, or we can say natural calamities. We cannot have control on that. So smoke or dust which are arise from forest fire or volcanic eruption will add into the air, okay, and it pollute the air. Except this, the other pollutants are added in air by human activities, right? Now let's study the sources of air pollutants in detail. The sources of air pollutants are factories, power plants, automobile exhaust, and burning of firewood and dung cakes. We know about the pollution created by factories and power plants. But what about automobile exhaust? Automobile means the exhaust from vehicles. And we know that when we burn the firewood, especially in the villages, and dung cakes, right? That is the cow dung cakes. So this pollution creates many respiratory problems. Now let's study about the air pollutants which are generally exhausted from the vehicles. We know that daily the numbers of vehicles are increasing in our cities. These vehicles produce high levels of pollutants like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and smoke. Carbon monoxide is produced from incomplete burning of fuels such as petrol and diesel. As we know, it binds with the hemoglobin and form the carboxyhemoglobin, means it reduces the oxygen carrying capacity of the blood. It will not allow the blood to bind with oxygen and transport the oxygen in our body. As there is an increase in the pollution of the environment, in the winter days we can generally see there is a layer of smog. What is smog? Smog is nothing but the mixture of smoke and fog. Smoke may contain oxides of nitrogen which combine with other pollutants and fog to form smog. This smog causes the respiratory disease such as asthma, cough, and wheezing in children. As we know, many industries are also responsible for causing the air pollution. petroleum refineries are a major sources, right? The gaseous pollutants from the petroleum refineries like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide is added to the atmosphere and pollute it. Sulfur dioxide is produced by combustion of fuels like coal in power plants. It can cause respiratory problems including permanent lung damage. Other than oxides of nitrogen and sulfur, there is other pollutant which cause the harmful effect in the environment is CFC, that is chlorofluorocarbons. This chlorofluorocarbon is used in refrigerators, air conditioners and aerosol sprays. CFCs damage the ozone layer of the atmosphere, and as we know, ozone layer protect us from the harmful UV rays of the sun. In addition to all these pollutants, the automobiles which burn diesel and petrol also produce some tiny particles which remain suspended in air for long periods. What they do? They reduce visibility. When inhaled, they cause diseases. So, these particles are very harmful to the environment. Such particles are also produced during industrial processes like steel making and mining. Power plants give out tiny ash particles which also pollute the atmosphere. So, these are the pollutants which cause the damage to the atmosphere, and it also causes the air pollution.
In our next lecture, we are going to discuss about how the air pollution affects the monuments. That is, we are going to discuss about the case study of Taj Mahal. And we'll also discuss about the greenhouse effect. Till that, be at home, be safe. Thank you.
आभार।